How's it going? So right now I just wanted to go over how I made my Chainsaw Man remix for the Rize movie. Um, it's pretty simple, honestly, overall. Nothing too complicated. And you'll see in a bit, it's really just allowing the sample to breathe, and just supporting it where it needs, a little bit of extra, I don't know, flavor or saz or whatever. Yeah, long story short, so pretty much I got the entire sample. If you don't know, aren't familiar with the track or anything, it's this. So it's the piano sample and everything, been memed to death. What I did was, let's kind of pause it. So pretty much what I did, I wasn't too sure in the beginning if I was going to use only part of it or remix the entire thing. And eventually, when I started listening to it in its entirety, I noticed that I could chop up these segments that were really clearly visibly different. So once I was able to section it off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I went ahead and I'm sorry, I'm in a studio and have super loud neighbors. But really, once I was able to section this off, it gave me a clear understanding on how I was gonna create the remix, and I ended up deciding to remix the whole thing. So if we look here, I chopped up the audio accordingly and obviously in time. So if you don't know how to set up a project in FL Studio or to time your samples, probably need to do a little bit of work learning how to do that. But once you do that, everything else is relatively simple. So I had the intro right here and I repeated it over again just to kind of have an opening, and then I repeated it again and brought in the drums. And I have two different sets of drums with various extra instruments coming in and out. And then this is just a transition sample. So we go right into trap drums right here, and these are more house, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's all kind of experimental, to be honest. You see, we just keep kind of going along with the song. We just have drums right here supporting it. Nothing too crazy. Stop right there. And as you can see, I kind of already labeled everything up here. It just kind of helps me organize my ideas and kind of where I want everything placed. So I did that ahead of time as well. That helps. So I already knew this was going to be kind of a little mini drop right here, mini chorus or whatever you want to call it. Something crazy. And the main change up right here is we side chained the main sample. So we edit it, do a little bit of EQ, and then mainly sidechain it, which is pretty much we're ducking the volume and making it go up and down along with the drums. And I did that with Grossby, and I'll show you how I did that in a little bit. Kind of already started already so much going on with the sample. You know, it already sounds great, so we don't need to do much. You see right here is where I bring in this little pattern. It's a vocal chop that I did, and it's from the stock actually, and I just edited it a little bit and pitched it in different directions, and that's it. Super easy. And then from there I sidechain this audio, and it just goes in and out accordingly with the drums, as opposed to the original sample, which is more like this. Which still sounds good. But with this, you got a little bit of more of a groove to it. So let's see. This part, it is a real unique gross beat automation I did, but I ended up just rendering it because I think I didn't want to deal with automating it. I think it's this one right here. So it's a trans gate I used with gross beat, and I rendered it and then I exported it, and that's what it was, with also the side chain one. So I did 2 gross beats. I like to do multiple just because it sounds better and a little bit more experimental, and then bring it in at certain times, and that's how I got that sound. And then I did another gate right here, which you're going to hear right now in this part. That's this gate. See, and the last one, this one. Gives a little more bounce. Super simple. Again, like I said, we let the piano breathe, kind of bring everything home. And last, I knew I wanted to end it with something. I just didn't know how, and I didn't want to keep it the same. So I found these this drum sample. I think it was from the stock plugins actually, and it was perfect. So I just overlapped it and I brought back my vocal chop, and that was it. Rest is all just mixing and trying to find a good balance between everything. And I know the master looks crazy, but trust me, it's okay. I usually leave a lot of headroom anyways, and I think that's only for now. I think when I exported it, it was different. But and then I also have some extra sounds that didn't really make it into the final cut, but I was experimenting with. But yeah, hopefully you found this helpful and you found this interesting. If you want me to break down any of my other remixes, I will. Or if you want me to do any other kinds of videos, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Go follow me on all my platforms. I live stream on every single streaming platform. And I'm on YouTube as well, and don't forget to go check out the remix on Spotify and SoundCloud, and all other platforms pretty much. Thanks for everything. Appreciate all your time. You guys have a good one. Bye.